Today we are going to talk about Oklahoma's Sooner signee and commit, Jadon Haselwood, and all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Considering the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. So it's OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. And today we are going to talk about Jadon Haselwood, who committed to Oklahoma on national television at the 2019 All-American Bowl, basically supplanting what is, at least in the recruiting rankings, the best wide receiver class Oklahoma has ever put together, and one of the best really in recent memory, with Theo Wease, Trejan Bridges, and now Jadon Haselwood. You got any one of those dudes that could be a number one at any school in America, and they're all coming to play in Lincoln Riley's system, along with five-star recruit Spencer Rattler, offensive lineman E.J. Ndomagard, offensive lineman Stacy Wilkins, and tight end Austin Stogner, to say nothing of the many recruits and commits and signees to the 2019 class that is fast rising up the 24/7 composite recruiting rankings. But what are you getting in a guy like Jadon Haselwood? Well, you're getting a 6'3" cat who's still growing, who goes up and gets the ball. We're talking about a guy who had 53 catches for 1,032 yards with 11 touchdowns in a run-first offense at Cedar Grove in Georgia. They played for a 3A state championship, and they were down 13-7. Now, they're on the 22-yard line, but 3 false starts have moved them back 15 yards, and there's 10 seconds left to blow in the game. So what do? They run a 22-yard post route where Jadon Haselwood is double covered with a safety basically bearing down over the top of him. He faked both defensive backs out of their socks and came down with the pass to win the state title 14-13. His coach, Jermaine Smith, told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that he doesn't think that the moment is ever going to be too big for this guy. And he's also the kind of guy that, with the game clock running down, not only wants to take the three-pointer, but will wink at you before he takes it, knowing that he's going to make the shot. He knows he can impact the game. He knows that he wants the ball in his hands. He's just not going to go up to his coach and say, "Give me the rock." He's going to say, "You know what time it is. Just throw me the ball." And when you throw him the ball, watch what he do with it. He got you a touchdown. This is also a dude who's been wearing number 2 on his chest because he lost his buddy, his friend. On Memorial Day, Traven Richardson was killed days after walking across the stage at Cedar Grove in May. It was a tragic story, and Jadon has carried it with him all season. So it's just one more reason to root for a guy who was a pallbearer at his best friend's funeral before he was even allowed to vote. That is the kind of deep stuff that Jadon Haselwood is made of. He's playing for more than himself, as many of these signees and many of these recruits are, but just giving some sort of elevation to the story is what this channel is about, and I'm sure what Jadon Haselwood is about. And to see him is to see an athlete who played both ways and can impact the game as a safety as well as a wide receiver. He had 2 interceptions last season. Both of them he returned for touchdowns. He had 27 tackles to go along with those, as well as a 58-yard kick return that he returned to the 37-yard line of Peach County in the 3A state title game for Georgia. And we can talk all day about his intangibles, about the size of his hands, about his speed, about his ability to do something with the rock after the catch. But the thing that I want you to take with you from Jadon Haselwood's story is that, like a lot of these kids, he's playing with a lot on his shoulders. There's a lot of pressure on him from all sides. And with the 2019 class, now that it is so offensively loaded, there's only going to be more pressure for them to perform and do what hasn't been done at Oklahoma since 2000, which is lead the Sooners to a national championship, which has been many an OU football player's goal. And we have yet to see that happen just yet, even though we've seen Heisman winners, we've seen college football playoffs, we won big bowl games. Now it's time to see if this could be one of a group that forms an Oklahoma football team that can lead them to a national championship. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.